Hey folks, and welcome back to another episode of our Rimworld 1.0 beta playthrough, unstable version of, let's see, Rimworld, right? I said that? Where we are just about to head into winter. We have hard snow falling now. Oh, maybe a light layer on the ground. Temperatures have reached 0 degrees Fahrenheit, which on the Fahrenheit scale is about 32 degrees below freezing. But I was looking at our guys' gear, and given all the muffalos we hunted, we're in pretty good shape. This guy has so we can look at, let's see, Pacheco here has a minimum comfortable temperature of negative 43.9 degrees Fahrenheit, which I don't think it'll get down to. And that is, we have blue fur parkas pretty much for everyone here. And that's going a long way towards keeping these guys warm. So, as far as staying warm for the winter, I think we're sort of in okay shape there. Our plants are starting to die off, though, as expected. We just survived a little mini-raid, in which we captured Mal here, who I think would make a great full-time researcher for us. And maybe could even do a little crafting first, and then when he gets through our bills, maybe research. Speaking of research, we need a project here. And given that it's new for 1.0, I think we're going to go ahead and go after the watermill generator. We have settled near a river. We should be able to find some space for this. And get that down. That'll be nice. Like the geothermal generator, it's a nice, consistent power source. Unlike windmills and solar panels, which vary depending on their inputs. Mal's up and walking right, so we do want to recruit him. The difficulty is not high. The resistance isn't super high, but it's not. I wouldn't call that low either, given what I've seen. But we'll go ahead and get that process started and wear him down. Now, the idea is for this big room, I think, to become our stockpile. We have our relationships just naturally decaying, as expected. Now, they were already hostile, so no big change. Even someone like the Red Mire, who are neutral, I believe can go into the negatives without becoming hostile, or... I'm not sure how that works. Maybe they... yeah, they are going to naturally... Oh, okay. So these are trying to get back to zero. I guess it works depending on your standing, which can either be neutral, hostile, or ally. Maybe I should just read this instead of glossing over it. They will trade and talk. If they fall below 0, they will become hostile. If they rise above 75, they'll become allied. And the natural range is negative 50 to 50. Okay, so it wants to stay around 0, it looks like. Although, if they fall below 0, they become hostile. We'll have to keep an eye on that, because those guys are close. +1, +2. It would be nice to get at least one trading partner, if not an ally. Alright, so, getting back to this. This I see as being our stockpile long-term. Given its general shape and stuff, it sounds like something just landed. We'll go ahead and queue these up for deconstruct. A little Timberwolf over here, or Arctic Wolf, making me nervous. Hopefully he prioritizes all the other wildlife out here, which I think he will. Our food is okay at the moment, but we'll want to make sure we keep hunting throughout the winter. And I don't know if it's going to get cold enough where the number of animals we see is just maybe just the Arctic stuff, which is a little bit more dangerous, like the polar bears and the Arctic wolves. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and queue up mining of all of this, just to kind of start getting this room opened up. And I think I'm going to do the outside too. Maybe just to there to start. And I want to start getting up our future workshop, which I see as maybe being right across the marshy area here from our kitchen. And maybe start converting these into separate bedrooms. Maybe bedrooms up here. I don't know. We'll see. Let's just start going for it. Roughly the same footprint, I guess, as up here. Would be fine. This looks like it'll be plenty big for her. I'm going to pause it real quick just to make sure, like, the bench. So let's say we had one here. And then here. Door in the middle. Maybe some doors out. Lights in the corners. I might go one more wider, even though I think it's excessive, but we have enough wood where I'm not too concerned. There we go. Get that going. And we'll just keep it simple. Put a door right in the middle. I want one coming out. Well, I don't know why there necessarily. I was thinking, you know, leather could come straight into our tailoring bench, but really the leather's probably going to end up in the stockpile. Although with this extra room, maybe we do go with something like shelves and stuff for putting, you know, materials nearby to make crafting a little bit quicker. And the shelves are nice because you don't get quite the beauty hit as you do just putting a pile on the ground. For example, these chunks here are -5. Even the leather also -5. But you put them on a shelf, which I don't have here, but I believe it's either neutral or even a +1 possibly. Now we are going to have to start heating ourselves. These are all off right now, which I think I'm fine with given how cold it is. Yeah, it's 13 degrees in here with all of these off. Now, technically our guys are comfortable in this temperature, but I think there might also be a work speed penalty involved. Let's see their health. Yeah, no one should get hypothermia or anything. But you can see them getting the disturbed sleep pop-ups due to sharing a bunker. They don't like that, so we'll go ahead and start shuffling some things around and get some bedrooms going. Female colonists. Who are our females? NG is a female. Pacheco. Okay, and Serrano too. Okay, a Mad Buck. This is something we probably want to take a look at. Let's see. I waited a little too long. Now he's right on top of us. Serrano, you do not do violence, if I recall. So go ahead and do some recruiting. The other 4. Let's see if we can make it out here to give us some space. Yeah, the water should slow him down. Okay, we should hopefully be able to get enough shots off with these guys. I'll move Pacheco up front here. Okay, he should be down soon. He's moving real slow here. Okay. Unrecruit, and then we'll get a little buck meat. And more leather. Yeah, I think with all the animals around, tailoring might be an early moneymaker for us, especially given our short growing season. And we don't really have enough power yet to keep a internal light going, a sun lamp going. You know, we have 55 meals. Okay, so only 29 of them are survival meals. We're doing okay on meals here. We're eating at tables. You're ravenously hungry. You should be fine, though. You slept in the cold. Yeah, so we do want to get bedrooms. Maybe heated. But the thing is, if this is going to be a stockpile, that would be kind of a waste. Let's see. How will this? I kind of like keeping as maybe a prisoner/hospital. Yeah, so where will we want to put these bedrooms? And in fact, let's start expanding our defenses slightly. We don't have a ton of steel, but we haven't mined too much yet either. Just simple stuff to take cover as people approach. It's a nice looking biome. Cool animals too. Got the bucks. Or caribou, rather. A manhunter pack of squirrels. Anything less than like 10, I think we should be fine. Okay, yeah, just 2? Okay. Yeah, we're only in Cassandra. Oh, 3. Cassandra Rough, I think it is. But still, they will scratch an eye out, so you don't want to take them too lightly. So we are going to get everyone, and... Let's see, given where we are, maybe just up here. Can we all reach there? Alliance is way out here. Doing what? I don't know. I'm guessing we didn't kill that. Alright, here come the squirrels coming from a direction I didn't expect. This might work out okay, though. Hopefully they get slowed down in the marsh. Okay, they seem a little confused. I'll keep an eye on Serrano to make sure she doesn't get up and wander outside. And the goal here is just to keep all of our eyes. That's really what we want. Here comes another one. Get a little target practice in. Nice shooting. And the final one is... I wish I could speed up time here. There is a mod for that. I don't know if it's been updated for 1.0. And I don't have any mods running here, given that the build is changing pretty much daily. So it just seems like not the best idea to start running mods. And while there's plenty I miss, the vanilla game has really incorporated a lot of some of the really handy mods, quality of life stuff. All right, we'll get this finished. Still some tree chopping to do before we get the roof on. And we'll start moving pretty much all of this stuff over. I've kind of been building a little bit long-term, given the sizes of these rooms. Like, this freezer is obviously way bigger than we need for this size of group. Same with the stockpile. And, you know, in hindsight, maybe I should have just kind of started smaller and then slowly expanded. But anyway, this is a good workshop size to start with. We will go ahead and start getting these benches in. Now, we can just do one... What is with this room overlay? It's kind of a... Am I on... hold on, I think something got turned on this build. Toggle room stats display? Yeah, okay, I must have hit that at some point. Although, I guess that is pretty cool. You can get a barracks, Mal's prison cell. Yeah, you get a quick view. I mean, I guess that's sort of always been there, but I didn't really use it very much. Now, ultimately, I'm going to want a couple toolboxes in here, and hopefully they can reach every single bench we put down. So I want to keep that in mind when we lay these out. So one option is something like one bench here, and then the other would be here. That still leaves an open path. That's not bad. Or we could just go kind of along the walls, all the way up and down. And I think I will start with something like that. So we get the tailoring bench there. Stonecutter's table here. Sculptor's table here, and maybe we'll stick a light or a heater in. I'm going to regret this, but I kind of even want to go... kind of even want to leave one more. Now, this will be good. This is fine. And we'll put the research in here for now. That'll probably move somewhere else ultimately. This table... I'm going to go ahead and put this into the prisoner room, just to hopefully improve their mood a bit. I'm just going to give them one bench for now, and the other bench is going to be used for the stone cutting. We'll get the dining chairs back in. We'll need to hook up some power there too. Get some lights in. These we don't need anymore. In fact, I don't really want the... Oh, right. I have this set up. So, yeah, we're gonna turn this into a square, so it'll be easier to run power through. But let's finish off the start of our workshop first. Psychic drone is ending. Excellent. I guess we will do... Oh, right. We would need waterproof, which they have now. It costs 3 times the amount of a regular conduit. I really just want to go straight across, so I'll force someone to... Don't need power up at the top yet. Well, we will for a light, because the light won't carry all the way to the end. Let's get something like that. Get a light here, and I'm going to prioritize a mine here. Get that slate out of the way. Oh, come on, Mike. How badly do you need rest? You can last a little bit longer. You're a bad miner, though. What about Serrano? Yeah, because we have really weak mining. Angie, you are a constructor, crafter. And go ahead and finish this slate off, please. Keep going, almost. You're almost there. Okay. So, we'll get power in there. I'm going to reconnect you. I don't want the wire draping across the room there. And we will want one... Oops, not reconnect. One more of these. And definitely we'll want a chair up there and a heater at this point. Component-wise, we're doing great. 86 components. Steel is getting a little slim. And without mining skill... it's going to be a little bit tough to acquire it. I guess we could start coming all the way down here. I'm sure there's others around the map that are flagged. That's sandstone. Slate. I mean, sometimes just deconstructing a limestone, a wall, or removing floors is a decent way to acquire some because it's usually pretty quick. This looks like it could be steel. No, marble. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. I'm going to go ahead and just delete this zone for now. And just expand this. This is a... Oh, right, that was to refill our cooking stove, which I believe is still fueled, and we're fine with that. We've got enough wood. We'll transition over at some point, I'm sure. I'm going to leave a little pathway through, given that we don't need the extra space yet. Just so people can walk around maybe a little bit easier. Right, so this is up 50 steel for a heater. Dolberg. I mean, I think the bedrooms are more important because they get the slept in the cold debuff. He might not be as researching as fast as he could otherwise, but I'm okay with that. I'm more concerned with making sure their moods don't get too out of control. There's that. Okay. Did we build a bridge? Yeah, I kind of like the idea. A wooden floor. I mean, I don't know where it goes to. Might as well throw a door in, and we'll work around that later. Actually, it looks like 1, 2, 3. That might work out. Yeah, where are we going to get our steel from? There isn't a lot of mining to do. I mean, there's a sizable chunk here. But it's far, given how slow we mine. I mean, the spacecraft helps, deconstructing this. I guess we must have gotten these already. There's a nice big chunk of steel. So if we already deconstructed those 3 other spacecraft chunks, I guess we didn't get that much out of them if we're down to 114. I do think we want a couple bridges going across here. I mean, this does let people walk right into our base a little bit easier. But for now, I think I'll be okay with it. So we'll get one kind of there, and then one there. And hopefully our guys will use that as they venture out and don't get the soaking wet penalty. Alright, so bedrooms. This dining area is kind of a little awkwardly placed, being tucked in with our stockpile, which is not even that close to over here. Not super happy with it, but it'll have to do, I suppose. An Arctic wolf is hunting lines. Luckily, lines is near our base and has some support here. We've got 2 idle colonists, which is not good. That means I'm not doing enough to keep these guys busy. Angle. Let's have you stop here so you can start taking shots. Oh, right. They don't treat this as like a maddened animal, so they're not going to start firing until I tell them to. And you can just go there. That first shot hitting is nice. I think it's fleeing now. No, it's still hunting lines, huh? Let's get Mike right behind NG so there's no friendly fire issue. I'm going to have Pacheco back off a bit. And I have lines back off a bit. And he's following lines, which is good. And there we go. We got it down. I know it's a little risky having the dog follow lines around, but it's just not something I do normally, and kind of thought it'd be, I don't know. They're bonded, which means he'll be devastated if something would happen to him in one of these fights. But I think for the fun factor, it's worth it. I don't know what this is. This was a stockpile zone, huh? And delete that for now. And I think I might get some bedrooms up here. And then they can lead into the freezer in the morning, grab a meal, and then go sit down and eat. And I think that will be okay. And winter has officially begun. So I'm thinking like a 5x5 bedroom is pretty good. I'll leave 3 space. I can't really have a marsh in the room. We'll just do nice, simple, like a little apartment block. Get them tucked in so they can share power. We'll get 6 going. We have 5 people now. 1 more we think is on the way soon, hopefully. Speaking of which, how are you doing over here? You're down to 5.4. That's actually going quite fast. You started at 17 when we first looked. You're an alcohol withdrawal. Oh, that's going to be a problem. And you're only at 23% through your addiction. I mean, we don't have a way to provide you with alcohol on a regular basis. So given that, I maybe don't want to recruit you until you are through that addiction. Yeah, and that's what I'm going to do. It's only at 5, and if I forget and don't turn it off later, we could recruit him. And then it could just end up being, trouble for all of us. Alright, so I'm happy with this. Simple 6 bedrooms. We'll go ahead and get a structure down. Oh, we're out of wood. Alright, so I guess we gotta do some chopping. Everything right around the base is nice, so any approaching enemies can't use it as cover. That should keep our guys busy for a long time. And we're kind of getting, we wanted to keep an eye on our meals. We're down to 20, so I'm going to make sure we're hunting. Oh, the wildlife did drop off now that winter's begun. Fast, too. Wow. Every other time we've looked on this wildlife tab, it was, at least 20 long. I probably should have gone after those bucks and things when I had the chance. I don't know if we'll see them again during the winter. And anything that wanders close like this, watermill generator, like a rat even, if it's close to our base, we might as well take it out. So where are we heading here? Hard to say. I do want to start being able to make our own guns. Then again, if we can get this, we can get a high-tech research bench and speed up research progress. I mean, it'll take a while, and start getting things like the long-range mineral scanner, or the, where's the deep drill? Oh, that's still way up here. Okay. Fire. Make sure everyone's up here. Oh. I don't have a roof on my batteries. I can't believe I forgot that. That just blew up in his face. could have sworn we put that down. I guess not. I want to make sure that this is all roofed. Assuming... it looked like just one battery wasn't roofed. That seemed odd. I mean, I know it's... but... maybe that's all it was just a zzz. Because I think an unroofed battery will... get destroyed? I'm not sure, actually. I don't quite remember. Some of these hauled. Yeah, the mining is a pretty low priority, but, I mean, our guys aren't very good at it. But wood is starting to come in now. 717 already. Wow, these guys are... lions, I believe, must be good with plants. 8, but with passion. It's kind of our only plants guy. Okay, but we have enough to get these rooms going. So, wooden wall here. Oh, how's this gonna work without the... I would kind of like it to be one big apartment building so we can manage the temperature maybe a little bit easier, and they can come out of their room and be inside still. But if I were to do that, I didn't leave enough room. We are simply going to raise this 1, 2, and we'll cancel this. Remove these plans. And we'll go 5, 5, 5 like this. It would maybe make a center hallway. Well, that's not centered anymore. Let's see, this would be wall. This would be wall. A 2 wide hallway I'm fine with. That's cool. Alright, we'll go this. Like a door coming out there. Now, we do have... okay, being chased. Yes, we need people. He's a gatherer. Bakes for safety. He's 47. There's 1 grenadier and 1 town councilman on his tail. So they tell you now who's chasing him, which is new for 1.0. And even new within one of the 1.0 updates, I believe. So we will offer safety. How you doing there, Johnny? Nervous, trigger-happy, sanguine. Sanguine, I thought, was maybe... like, not compatible with nervous, but I must be thinking of something else. So permanent mood effect, but a mental break threshold that's a little bit higher also. Overall, pretty good. How's your health? None? No health conditions? And you've got some passion and some skills. Another planter. Oh, and a miner. So this will be nice. We will get you in here. Everyone is pretty close by, I hope. We'll go ahead and, Johnny, where are you going right now? You're going to get some clothes, but we'll go ahead and have you, after you're done getting that, get a machine pistol. Let's go look at what these guys are here. So he does have grenades on him, and you've got a pistol. Okay. You've got a prosthetic heart. Alright, so Johnny's going to get his weapons. We'll get Mike, Angie, and Lines out here. Maybe, somewhere around here. I think that's about alright. Oh, I guess they're coming in this way, so we could maybe hit them from here. Something like that. Get a few back here. I don't know. Here comes Johnny. His speed is 4.6. Very solid. Also 4.6. 4.6, I think it must be, like, the base if everything's fine with you. Well, you got an old torso gunshot, but that's just pain. Doesn't affect your moving? Okay. Yeah, I think 4.6 is about the baseline. Alright, so Pacheco, we'll get you... You can't... Oh, right, you can't stand on those. Of course, I knew that. Get Mike and Engie down here. Lines. Get you up here. And Johnny, you're armed and ready to go. Get you out here too. This is actually not a great angle. I should maybe also have something here. But Engie's in range, so she's taking shots. Hit the tree there. Took damage. We'll want to keep an eye on Squint and run if we... okay, they're fleeing. Cool. And we got some grenades out of it. We will just let Paulson run, I believe. Unforbid those, and we'll go ahead and get another grave next to this. Alright, Johnny, welcome. We don't have a bed for you yet. We'll go ahead and build a copy. Awful barracks, but they're temporary. Yeah, we got this going. This marsh is sort of in our way with things. I think I'm also going to put a door here to let people in from their apartment to go grab meals. And, you know, expand snow clear area. That's not something I've really used before because I haven't really played a cold climate, but I'll try and keep an eye on where these guys are moving most commonly and clear some snow. Maybe one across there. And, you know, I'll just expand the roof out here. Maybe here, too. That will keep... You know, just reduce a little bit of the footpaths where snow gathers. Cool. Johnny, let's get you set up, and then I think we'll probably stop it after that. Johnny is going to maybe mine first, even though he's got other skills. But we really have no one mining. He's already doing it. Fantastic. Yeah, we got to start getting steel coming in. I mean, we're okay at the moment, but to expand, we're going to need more. You can help with growing during growing season. Maybe you'll mine during the winter. Did you get a parka, by the way? Nice. Yeah, I think we'll make you mine, and then you can pitch in with the other things. And then do hauling and cleaning besides that, but we should have mining jobs for a good long while now. So let's go ahead and get that going. You're, another huh? Yeah, I mean, there's nothing that we're doing to cause that. It's just a random thing. No power, oh yeah, we just lost our power. Yeah, oh, and we'll build that watermill next episode too, which does take steel, but it shouldn't take this much. And you have passion for doctoring, so go ahead and do it, even though you're only a 1. Build that skill up, and hopefully by the time things get serious, you're useful. Cook, but mine first. Then do growing, so go ahead and make mining a 1. Then do a haul and a clean. Put that down so you'll do growing afterwards. And then arting? Sure. You have passion for shooting, but I'm not going to make you a hunter. I don't think. We'll see how it goes. And we shouldn't have a roof collapse or anything here, I don't believe. I don't want to haul quite all of that, just these. Just these ones. There we go. You know, I can hear the wind quite loudly, but these aren't moving. Oh, they're blocked by the roof. Oh, well, not fully, but okay. So we'll take down the roof right here. Just this little sliver is being blocked by the roof, so they won't run at full capacity. But let's do like that, and maybe just like that. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, I think we'll leave it there. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.